just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know. Just can't let you know.
Yo, 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 what is up? Yo, we're back to the original. The original camera angle, kind of the original setup. The only thing now I've got is a monitor up there. I moved my monitor from here to there. So, anyways, what is up? I hate to break it to Mr. Wink, but LOA is not happening on stream tonight. Not unless literally Crowfall falls on its face and says that it's going to stop the continuation of its development. Sorry, Wink. Crowfall's got me hooked, man. I've got that itch. The only thing that can cure it is more cowbell. Or ever again. I'm not ruling it out. Just not a whole lot to get excited about, man. There's nothing for me there in terms of content. That's probably the biggest thing. Content is in for me to produce content. So. Not yet, anyways. I mean, the only content you can do is literally like make your own PvP stuff, which even then it's few and far between. Hey, cool, let's just hop right into doing skills. Didn't mean to hit this button, but we're there. So. Alright, let's spend some points. Let's do some stuff. Hey, Dissipation with the sub, man. Get it started right. Atta baby. Welcome to the crew, Dissipation. A little fist bump, man. Welcome in, my dude. And we're gonna back it up with Hellglazer. What the heck? Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome in, Hellglazer. Welcome to the crew, my dude. And yeah, awesome. That's a great way to start the night. I don't think it's gonna get much better than that as far as starting out. Back to back. Did you guys hear about Twitch Prime? Lord, now you're starting to sound like the Crowfall version of Wink. It's okay. I'm here now. You can start. They fixed PvE. Do you even patch note, bro? No, I don't. And they really didn't fix the PvE, to be honest, because they haven't added any content. So, in that regard. It's okay, I'm here now, you can start? Alright, cool. Griven's here, guys, we can start. This music is really loud, by the way. There's a lot going on in my ears. Let's turn some stuff down. Alright, that's better. Let's see. Man, today has been pretty upsetting. Nightfall, talk to me, man. Hopefully everything's alright, buddy. Subbing to your favorite streamer will grant you 10% more Apple tax in game. Absolutely, it will. It's actually proven by science that if you sub to your favorite streamer, then you will get more apples in game by a whopping 10%. Confirmed by the Apple tax man himself, Mr. Yum. I'm gonna call you Yumathy. At this point, half of these things I don't even know what I'm clicking into. I guess I can go ahead and start my half giant tree. Is there anything really I need to get here? No. Alright, let's just go ahead and start half giant. Yumathy. Did you like that one? One of my favorite rappers just got shot today and unfortunately didn't make it. That's terrible. I hate to hear that. Hopefully, yeah, let their family be in our prayers. That is not good, man. He was preparing for a charity event as well. Wow. What's up, Zan? Welcome in, man. Just for you, Zan. Just for you. Any beverage you drink out of a dioko mug is going to infinitely taste bad. My father-in-law, who was out of the country on vacation, just emailed me and said, hey, hope everything's going well. If you need me, email me. No, I'm not going to email you. You're on vacation. It's going fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just happened to look at my watch and saw the email. So me and my brother-in-law are running the company for this week, which we pretty much do anyways. It doesn't really matter whether he's here or not. I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard that name. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not really in the rap scene, just to be honest. I really wish I could listen to copywritten music and not get my VODs muted. I really wish that's what could happen around here, because that would make life a whole lot better in terms of music I've been listening to some absolute bangers lately. It's, I know people don't like that. I just use that term kind of troll. Bangers. I don't know why. It's a funny word. It's a funny word. You like EDM, right? Yeah. I mean, pretty much. That's not all I like. I like a lot of different genres. It's just all you guys hear is EDM because that's really like the best non-copyright music that will be upbeat. I had to get my buddies, or my brother-in-law's buddy, to hop in and like do a live performance. He's not an EDM guy. He does live music. There's 40 people on there. Avatar ends today, right? No, it ended yesterday. Yeah, a lot better copyrighted EDM. Live music can be anything. Well, he plays guitar. I'm sorry. You're right. I was not a good... My bad, yo. That was not really a good way to describe what he plays. All right, let's hop in. By the way, we're going back to Old Faithful. Going back to my number one love. You can YouTube Titanic flute. Oh gosh, that's what I was picturing. Good lord, what is in y'all's heads? It's nuts. That is nuts, guys. Reminder: tomorrow night we will not be holding a stream. My wife returns from her 8-day hiatus, so like a good husband I'm going to spend the evening with her. It's hilarious though. I can imagine. It sounds. I think I have seen memes about it. Where the heck am I? I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, I got DC'd last night right here. That's why. Alright, we're gonna go back. Griven, I need some mail armor, man. Did you make me some? I never got a message that you were around this morning, so. How good is Champion on Scrub Gear? Was thinking about trying while solo harvesting. Pretty good. I mean, you've got some mobility. I mean, if you're going to do it while solo harvesting, I would just do like a... I don't know. A druid, honestly. Can I do tonight? If you're on in the morning? It's so confusing. But I know what you meant. Yeah, I mean, I can do it. I'll be on in the morning. I'll be around in the morning. I don't know if I'll be... Hey, Salad's online. Does that mean Vikita's on? Let's go check and see what these guys are doing. Where's Salad at? They're not in their Discord. Can it beat Assassin, a Druid, or a Champion? Yeah, Champions can beat pretty much anything in the game. If you play it right. Alright, let's go to the crypt. What I need to do though is actually... My rings are max fury rings, not... I may need to make some more rings. We'll see. Cool, I can gear them too. Do you have blacksmithing? Yeah, just keep your rend. Yeah, that's one of the first things you want to pop is your rend. Which looks like a boot. It's like your boot ability and then E instantly. I'll show you. Just hopefully you can get off before you know, drop stun and they end up stealthing again. It's pretty much happens to me. I get locked down stunned and then I don't even have time to get my rend off. But I'm just a bad player. Working on getting all the skills up. Cool, man. Yeah, I started putting in some work for the next series that we're gonna do today. It's gonna be pretty in depth, so I've got to start several days early. We should finish up, if my calculations are correct, we should finish up with the racial skill tree Sunday. I haven't posted some of those videos to YouTube yet. I've got them edited, but I'm just waiting. Like Wednesday, I won't have any content going up, and then Thursday, I won't have any content going up. So we're gonna put 2 videos up that day. I usually put my stream VODs up there, and I'm kind of counting that as content. My goal is to have content going up every day. So that's why I'm kind of holding back. from putting up content, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't to you guys, but it's just what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I can equip that. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we'll grab a stack of meat. Yeah, I tweeted something out today, like, basically along the lines of, as a content creator for Crowfall, I need like 10 accounts in order to do all the things I want to do. What quality is my mail? I'm actually not wearing mail currently. I'm wearing full plate, and that's part of the problem. What? I logged out. What am I doing? Oh, it's been a long day. Happy Monday! Or Tuesday if you're Griven. Unbelievable. Alright, so let's kill ourselves. What a noob. More coffee? Gosh, man, I did coffee for a while there in the evening. No orange cup tonight. Actually, I'm out of rum, so there won't be any orange cup. No orange cup for me. I'm trying to, I think that was part of my issue with lack of sleep last week, so I want to make sure it's not going to be an issue. It just means I'm going to have to power through some of the little low points of the stream, but it's fine. I mean, it's, you guys are going to help me get through it. I've been working on some brewskis myself. That's what makes me sleepy and yawny. Like, I yawn a lot. By the way, I went through and I actually should have been on probably, how long have I been going? 18 minutes? I should have been on like 30 minutes ago. Instead, I decided to like redo my setup. Late Father's Day celebration with other fam? Okay, nice. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Do I need rings? I really need to get my rings, man. I need to go make them. What are these rings? They give me crit hit damage. If they give me crit hit damage, yeah, you know, that's fine. I don't really care about the fact they have Fury on, because here's the thing, I don't really want Rage anyways. What's up, Seastod? Nice little cleric there. Is it a cleric? It looks like a cleric. It's a cool looking character you got there. Well, it's 1:30 a.m. here. I'll head to bed. Good night. Have a great stream. Yum. Take it easy, man. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. As always, I'll be working on the Apple tags for you, fam. But take care, my dude, and we'll catch you later. All right, gotta get the bar set up. Let's see. What do we want to run? What was Knife Grinder for? I don't remember that. Oh, you know what it was? We were fighting that Myrmidon. We were trying to counter his bleeds. That's why. Yeah, I really need to get my mail, but that's okay. I'm gonna get rid of that, and I don't have any dust in this one, do I? Do I have a pick? Oops, no. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm gonna go get some slag and such. I'll watch the VOD when I wake up then. I'm always trying to get a little Apple tax in there, yum. But yeah, the VOD should be up in the morning, so probably like 12 hours from now. So in the afternoon for you. That beneficial harvest dough. That's what I should just go yellow farm at Ember Peaks and just dare people to come at me. Alright. Actually, let's check and see what I want to do before I get into this. Okay. Are there any LFG people here right now? Anybody from LFG, Lion Forge Guild, around right now? I was just thinking the other day, I haven't seen Top Giza, like, in-game or anything in a while. Since, like, 5.6, really. I just want to make sure everything was alright with him. Alright. Hey, Cakey Smudge. Smugs. Smudges. Whatever. Welcome to Dioko TV, man. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, if anybody from LFG knows anything about Top Giza's stats, I just haven't seen him much since the 5.6 came out. I'm really just thinking going back to Runescarred and Juggernaut. I don't know what else I should go for, to be honest. I really want to try the Destroyer, but I don't really think that it's... The combination, Aegis of Salvation, seems off. Huh. That's interesting. Illusionist has a passive of Epic plus gear increases your damage. I want to check out this skill actually. Let's try Illusionist. I'm curious. Test it out. Need to get my tray set up too. So that's not going to help me right now at all. Alright. It's pretty cool. 35 for 60 seconds. We'll take it. How much stamina do these use? Do they both use the same? Just gonna use that one. Whatever. Alright. Let's go roam. Guys, good evening. Good morning. Depending on where you are. Good afternoon. Guess it could be afternoon in West Coast. West Coast, Best Coast. Yeah, we got Griven. It's morning time his time. It's evening time for me. Evening time for probably a lot of you guys, especially in Europe. We have shuffled the camera angle again today, so hopefully you guys like this angle a little better. And I've got a monitor. It's really weird to look up and like see stuff up there. I've got my, which I didn't restart session. You know what? I don't really care. I'll leave it up there. Usually I restart the session to clear the cheers, but I always forget. Is it Seastod or Seastod? Is it Seastod? Seastod, I don't know. Interesting name nonetheless. I think I'm gonna go into blacksmithing like everybody else and their mom as my next profession on my crafter, or just whenever I get ore specialization done on this account. I'm trying to decide. Well, the next series coming up, guys, is going to be some like min-maxing stuff. If you guys are into that, you're probably going to enjoy the next series we do. That'll probably start next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. That's really going to help you guys focus on races, classes, skill, like professions, all that stuff, and just helping you guys see and understand like what the best min maxes are for that. And I'm gonna try to do that in as much of a bite-sized piece as possible. I'm afraid that some of those videos are gonna get really in depth. But you guys know me. I like to keep things very short and sweet. So, and obviously we're gonna do it live on stream too. So it may just be that we break it up into segments for YouTube's sake. I want you to develop a min-max build for Cleric. That would require playing Cleric. I'll see what I can do, Chunks. I'll see what I can do. I'm sure before launch we'll have something on Cleric. This isn't going to be like class builds. It's going to be like mainly with a focus on crafting. Because there's so much, and I mean, shoot, man, I've been playing the game for well over a month before I realized certain things about crafting, so it's kind of hitting that as well. Holy yellow name. I can't even see that. What does that say? It's Keiki. Goodness gracious, that yellow name is so hard to read. Are players able to play every race class in Crowfall, or would multiple accounts be required for that? So, technically you can play them all. It's just a matter of can you put skills into all the races you want to play. That's what it boils down to. Oh, my bad. It's easy to see on dark mode. Yeah, dark mode doesn't allow me to see blues, which are a more common color. It's all good though. It really is. I had to like lean in to see. I could see the C, but if I look up on my chat box up above, I can actually see it better, but it's all good, man. You don't have to change it, just leave it. I now know who is the sunlight coming from my second monitor. It is Keiki Smugs. Again, Keiki, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome in. Keiki's just making sure we all have our dose of monitor tan for the day. Vitamin K from sunlight? That's right. Vitamin K from monitor tan. Like, that's what they need to be doing, man. They need to be making monitors that can give us vitamins. Like the sun does. $1 million idea, hello! I guess that's where you start the argument of tanning beds. Which, by the way, if you guys land a tanning bed, I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it. My wife, at the very young age of 23, had a very aggressive form of melanoma because of laying in the tanning bed. Had she not caught it when she did and maybe let it go 5-6 more weeks, there's a good chance she probably wouldn't be here today. So stay away from tanning beds is all I'm saying. Being tan is not worth giving the largest organ in your body cancer. Just FYI. You guys get a little real life mixed in with Crowfall too. Hope you guys realize that. Not worth tan lines? Yeah, right. I'm as pasty as they come, man. I know all about them tan lines. I used to have some like nasty tan lines from playing baseball. I always tape my left wrist because when I slid into bases, I would drag my wrist. And like I would just have tape like around this entire part of my wrist, and the tan lines from that were so funny. I'll buy this game the first day they sell, closed beta and still waiting, and game still closed beta and no EU server. Andrew, I'm not really sure what you're talking about, man, because this game is, well, first of all, it's not in beta. It's actually in pre-alpha. Didn't realize there was a fight going on here. And thirdly, there is an EU server. And he must have just, he just blinked out of that. See, that right there is perfectly fine. What that assassin just did, he just used his ultimate to get out of a tough situation. I am cool with that. I am not cool with other forms. Why do we always, why do I always bring this up? Oh, man. Want to buy full set, well, want to buy extremities of mail. If there's any blacksmiths on that have good skill, I will buy that from you. I really need some extremity mail pieces in a bad way. Guys, what the heck is up with our fort? Can we fix this junk? I mean, goodness gracious. This is ridiculous. This is why we can't have nice things. Because we can't protect them! Alright, I'm not going to tell you what that dragon just looked like on first glance. But it wasn't, it's not safe for work, so we're going to leave it alone. Yo, Holmes, loving the game so far. Profit, good, man. Love it. Love it that you're loving it, man. I mean, it's like I told you guys, when you ask me about the game, I'm going to shoot you straight. I'm not going to sell you a bad bag of goods, as long as I kind of know a little bit about what you're looking for. Dang it. Is this messed up again? No, he had it working. My audio's not working. Had to reinstall Windows, but 59% left on Crowfall. Soon back on track for PvP night. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Alright, why is my...
You should be leader now, so...
Okay, you guys weren't supposed to hear that. You probably just heard all that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's coming through. I don't want that to come through. Let me check one more thing. I thought I fixed this, man. I thought I had this done. Yeah, I know that was just a blip. It's because I changed it real quick. Dang, man. Tell you what, let me restart Discord. You're not supposed to hear Discord at all. Because it was bleeding through before. And you could hear it. It was somehow bleeding through my mic line. And I thought I cleaned it up. It was working before the strum. But it's obviously not right now. I'm a lone wolf. I'm so hyped to have someone streaming early mornings on the weekends. Awesome, man. I'm glad that we can accommodate. Glad that we can accommodate, my man. Oh. Why you no worky? Alright, let me restart Discord real quick. What up, my dude? What's up, Glotch? Welcome in, man. Man, we really got to get it to where my dude is attainable by all subs, because my dude has dropped so much on this stream that it needs to be a thing. All right, let's fire Discord back up. You guys may hear a little Windows sound. This is gonna be me. Please work this time, Discord, like you were working before the stream. Please, thank you. Still not working. Man. That is not good, guys. Tried to work through it a little bit. Give me 1 second. I really want to get this to work so I can hear and be a part. You know what? I was on the wrong one. That one was, but I don't think it's going to change it. There's got to be an easier way to hide the fact that, like, you're using Discord somehow. Don't know. I'm trying to think. I know I've got all these things selected in the right manner, though. I've done this multiple times now. This is not my first rodeo. Let's see. What is my voice meter going to? Speakers. Troubleshooting live on stream, guys. All right. Everything's right. Let me restart Discord one more time. One mo again. See if we can get it to work. If it doesn't work, oh well. We'll work on it later. I'm not going to spend the whole stream troubleshooting. Guys, again, welcome in to the new people. Thanks for hanging out this evening. Got 2 new subs. Hellglazer, Dissipation. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate you guys. And again, welcome to the crew. All right, let's try Discord one more time. Again, it's going to make another Windows noise. What's your champ build? Disciplines, etc. I changed it up. It used to be ! build, but I've since changed it. Can't hear these guys still. What is your Discord doing? It's not my Discord. It's the way that I've got my audio set up so you guys can't hear Discord. It's just not working properly, is what it boils down to. So, oh well, this is what it is. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I'm trying to look at some of my levels up here to see what's going on. I feel like this is one of those things, like, if I try to fix on stream, it's not going to work, and I'm going to end up, like, causing more problems. It's actually probably better this way that I don't have comms with them. I'll give away less. I just have to follow, be a follower, and be behind. So did everybody have a great Monday? I hope so. Hopefully your Tuesdays are off to a great start, Griven. Mine was good. Actually, it wasn't a bad Monday. It was a productive Monday. I felt like I was busy from 7 a.m. till time to get home. 4:30. I typically don't get home till like 5. But running solo dad duty or solo parent duty, I Had to get my son today. My in-laws are out of the dang country. They normally get them on Monday. But I was doing it by myself. Alright, texting the wife back. I'm gonna get the son in bed here in a little bit. I should probably actually do that before I get into too much trouble. Alright. Still nothing on Discord. We're just gonna run and just try to troubleshoot while we run. Everything is good though. Everything's set the way it's supposed to be set. We'll try something real quick. You guys might hear Discord for just a second. What was that noise? So I started playing this game 3 days ago and already pissed people off. That's... They kicked me? Okay. I got kicked out of the group. That's what that noise was. I guess I'm roaming solo. Guys, I'm actually gonna go put my son in bed in just a second. So once we get past these Hellcats. But I do need to... I guess it doesn't matter if I'm in here now. It don't matter now. Glotch, how did you make people mad? Alright, let's go put him down real quick. Playing an assassin? Yeah, that'll do it, man. That'll do it. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. Let me get him put down, and then we'll continue further in just un momento. Alright, be right back. right. I do love assassins, by the way. Probably my favorite class. Okay. Let's get back into this now. It is, yeah, I can imagine it being fun. Piss people off. Just to troll them. Looks like I missed an opportunity to get into a fight because my dang Discode. Oh well. It is what it is. That's so weird. It was working earlier. Well, being new to the game, it gives me time to learn and the chance to get out when I make a mistake. Yeah. But, you know, other classes have outs too. So it's not like Assassin is like the only safe class out there. Duelist is one. I mean, Champion's got pretty good heal. Trying to think what else. What else may be decent? I'm really glad I recalled back to freaking Beachhead just to get dropped by my group. It's kind of a waste of my time. We'll go hit a couple hot spots real quick. I don't know what all we own either. I know we own Black Mire, that's about it. That's all I know of. You'd always head a little to the right and get stuck in that rock again. Sosip, I could. I could always come to your beachhead and find you. Oh, man. I need like a little sarcasm sound to play whenever I say stuff like that. Gonna do that anyways, though, right? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. We may do a gathering stream towards the end, depending on the numbers. We jumped in and there was some action right away. Not that we were able to get in on any of it, but it's all good. Just to kind of show some people like what to run as far as disciplines and how to stagger pips and do all that sort of that fun stuff that comes with gathering. Griven, I'm counting on you to get me some mail tomorrow, man. Granted, I'm not really going to be able to use it for the next 2 days, but oh well, that's neither here nor there. I see you down there, Glotch. I see you, Mr. Assassin. You better be careful, man. Be careful. Make sure somebody doesn't drop in on you. That's kind of the disadvantage you're in when you're down in these little valleys. As you can see, or people can see you, but you can't see them. I guess that's the nature of it, though. Yeah, easy to get jump, but nice nodes. Yeah, for sure they're nice nodes. Definitely. Let me turn my phone down. It starts blowing up again. Yeah, that and Risen are nice too down in there. Go make our rounds, see if we can find numbers. I really wish my Discord would work right now, but oh well. Alright, looks like Order owns Fort 2, or the keep rather. I'm sitting here trying to think what I did earlier, if I changed anything between when I started streaming. But I don't think I did. It's the crazy thing. I don't think I changed any settings at all. What's up, Delta? Good, man. I am good. Just enjoying some relaxing stream time on this wonderful Monday. Playing Realm. Of course you are. You're like you're the Wink of Realm Royale. There's Wink and there's Delta. Delta tries to get me to play Realm Royale. Wink tries to get me to play LOA. And everybody else is here for the Crowfall. It's funny how that works. All right. I wonder if they're Brookhurst. Could be. I feel like I'm just going to run across a pack of them any minute now. I'm going to be SOL. Up the creek without a paddle. And more deaths on my brand new plate. I should go find Sosip is what I should do. Where you at, Sosip? What you farming tonight, man? Probably farming some, what were you farming last night? Some ore? I think that's what you were farming. It's a good little jam. Gets the head bumping. And Griven's EK. Someone came and ganked me. What a cheeky booger. I told you, man. I told you to watch out. What was his name? Did you tell what color his flag was? Was it green or was it yellow? Come back and look for him. Don't know. Pretty much both went into stealth in seconds. Oh, there's two of them. Two stealthies? Okay. It's not worth it. They'll just kill me with poison. They'll never have to come out of stealth. That works.
Well,
Yeah, you guys can hear that. Huh, man, oh man, oh man. Wait. Okay, they have me muted. That's what it is. Okay, now it makes sense. Right, okay. I was about to say. So my stuff is working. They had me server muted. What's up, Beard? Don't know. Let's see. No, it was one. I'm saying I went into stealth and he went into stealth in seconds. Oh, okay. So yeah. They had me server muted in there. Because I can hear people leaving and joining the channel. So that tells me my Discord is working properly. They've just muted me where I can't hear any voices. Let me try something real quick, actually. No. This is so strange. Discord seems to be hating on you at the moment. I don't know what it is, Wallon. It's all good. Been having a client with amazing network issues. Been trying to tackle it for like 2 hours. It's making me mad. That's understandable. It's the Russians, man. Could be. It's a good chance. That's really strange. Let me try muting the music again, making sure it's not on my end. It very well could be. Let me check. Yeah, that's good. What else can I check? This guy's like, check your volumes, Dioko. Trust me, bro. I'm checking everything. I promise. Nothing is working. It's the Rush. I read that again. It's the Russians. Great timing to read that again. You wanna come fix my my issues here? Beard, come fix my Discord issues. I tested it on like my phone. Like I private called myself. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it again just to confirm my suspicions. You guys can hear that. Test. Test. See, I can't hear that. These guys are gonna boost over the wall. Can't hear that at all. Test. Test. Doesn't work. This one will work.
This one will work.
Test.
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 So you guys can hear that. It's like an echo. But that's not the one on which you guys are hearing on. Test. Test. That one doesn't work. It's just a little... It's really kind of confusing how it works. I don't know, man. I don't know why I decided to mess with it. I guess why I messed with it is because before you could hear like little blips through the microphone. The mic line was picking it up, and I didn't like that because I was having to turn a lot things down really low. And that's not how it's supposed to work. It should just come through fine. You guys shouldn't be able to hear any of it. Make sure. That may have just killed all my sound. It just killed all my sound. To me. I don't know if it did to you guys. Well, that ain't good. There we go. Test. Nope, still nothing. In the meantime, we'll just sit here and chill and wait for fights as we take the keep. You guys, in the meantime, can listen to my voice and the ambient noise of Crowfall. Yeah, I had to set this up as my default communications device. And it's supposed to split the signal between the two. I'd say, well, let's try this one. That should still work. Okay. Now let's try to go to test. 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 Yeah, you guys can't hear that. But okay. We got it. One little thing, one little bug. Unbelievable. Let's see if I can hear them. We have comms, boys. Yes! And you guys shouldn't be able to hear that. You guys can't hear that, right? Can you guys hear any comms? Yeah, you guys can't hear that at all. How bad is it, Wild One? Kinda quite low. I could always turn the music up a bit. Without music you can hear? Okay. So that means it's still bleeding through the mic line somehow. I may have to go through an update on my sound drivers. So you guys can't hear anything right now, correct? Spent like 3 hours on my first headset on this PC. Sounds terrible. Yeah, sound drivers really are a pain in the butt. Yeah, I can't hear that you're taking the keep. I'm not taking the keep. It's interesting though that it bleeds. Somehow it comes through my mic line. And I don't know why. See, like... Alright, so listen to this. There's nothing really going on. It's alright. I'm gonna wait till they start talking a lot, and I'll mute it. See, like you can't hear them when I press my mic button down to mute it. It's really strange. I don't know, but whatever. As long as you guys can't hear the music up, that's all that matters. Hopefully my levels are still okay. It looks like, yeah, my mic's still just fine. I can actually, I don't know if I should change that. Maybe turn up music I hear. I don't know. We'll test it later, but. Oh, I know why I hear him so much. It's because I freaking turned his volume really far up. Here we go. If I could spend money on anything, I would spend money for somebody to come in and like completely just arrange all my wires, do all my sound for me. Sound is literally one of the hardest things to do. My first mixer had like a little buzz in it, a little hum, which was incredibly annoying. And my dad and I spent a solid like, I don't know, 3 hours, 2 hours on it, trying to figure it out. We never got it until I finally just said, you know what, I'm gonna buy a new mixer. Bought a new mixer, and it was a lot better. Depending on how the numbers are after we kind of run around for a bit, hopefully we get some good fights, but if not, we may go do some farming, and like I said earlier, talk about some of the farming disciplines, how to alternate pips depending on what you use, and yeah, do that. But again, that's just gonna be dependent on what kind of fights we get into. I don't even know how many people are on right now. By the way, this is Ember Peaks, by the way, guys. So for those of you who don't know, this is where you get spiders and stuff. Just FYI, for those that don't know. Watch, this will be your next place to come to, Ember Peaks. that's sick how you can just like blink up there. I think that's some things that they haven't thought about with these movement. Griven, turn on your computer and go craft some stuff, homie. You do that without getting in trouble at work. Destroy that wall. How much my skills do with that buff. It's not bad. Not too shabby. It's a nice little crit, 440. Basic attack.
Let this be another night to tie around my bed at night. I know I've lost the fight. To erase your face, my mind. Awake, alive, you're staring at me on the sky.
I'm confused. Like, this has got me thinking too about the sound. I get on these things where I like try to figure something out and it bugs me, and that's bugging me right now while that comes through the mic. I don't know where I'm getting the bleed from. Are there any sound experts? Any audio experts in here? Like, why would I get bleed from my audio through my mic line, but when I mute it, it goes away? Anybody? What mic am I using? I'm gonna test something. If this sounds awful, tell me. Actually, you know what? No. Let's make sure you guys, yeah, you guys can still hear me. Okay. Tell me if you guys can still hear it bleeding. Can you guys still hear it bleeding? Can you guys hear that at all? So can you guys hear that? Like, you guys hear it coming through or no? I don't hear anything but the game. So you don't hear anybody talking right now? I'm trying to figure this out, why it would bleed over. And I'm thinking it may be the nothing. Okay. Maybe he has voices in his head and thinks other people. I mean, they're talking right now, Wild One. So if you can't hear him, man, like they're just talking. I think we got it. Okay, I think it was the digital mixer is what it was. Okay. Thanks, Wild One. Appreciate it, man. All right, we got it. Cool. That was making me really paranoid because my biggest fear is like making sure like people can't hear, like for the group's sake. Like I don't want them thinking, oh, they can hear our comms, and then otherwise, like I don't want people like dropping F-bombs in the middle of nowhere and not being able to block that out. There's a reason we have so many dang covers on the stream. But eventually, I won't have to have all those. I don't understand the cover for party members. Right, but you don't know, like, if you can't see him, you don't know. Plus, that's also a kind of a way to get chat implemented because so many people watch on YouTube as well. HIPAA violation. Buffs are one, yeah. Names are also another. I mean, yeah, names, which I'm sure eventually we'll be able to turn those off. But yeah, that's not really an issue. It's more of I wanted to get the chat involved too for people watching on YouTube. That was some feedback I got from several people who watch the VODs. They wanted to feel like they were a part of the stream, so they can actually see what's going on in chat. Granted, it's not the cleanest version of it, but it is what it is for now. Some people don't like to be on stream. Joanna, I know you love to be on stream, so you can't tell me otherwise either. Jaster, what's up, man? Good to see you. You can do with the videos on Twitch. Cough, cough. Yeah, but a lot of people go to YouTube. I want people to go to YouTube, honestly, because that's where all my guides go. And you would be surprised how many people can't go to Twitch like at work, but they can go to YouTube. I don't know why. This is what it is. I want to be internet famous like you, Dioko. Man, I'm not famous. I appreciate you thinking that, but I'm not famous. You should stream on YouTube then? No. Why would I want to stream at a far inferior platform and not have near the viewership? I can't stream on both platforms. It's not legal per my my contract, my affiliate's contract. You can't multi-stream. I mean, I think you can do like certain ones, but you can't multi-stream. I want to say like they don't care about like Mixer maybe. I don't know. There's like a couple they don't care about, I think. I could be completely wrong, but I just don't even deal with that. It doesn't make sense to do it. At the end of the day, guys, it's a hobby for me. I enjoy streaming. This is the best place for me to stream. This is the best place for me to get live viewership. If I just wanted to get YouTube viewership, I would just make recorded videos and yeah, but I like the live interaction, and that's why I won't put a delay on my stream. I can't wait for the point when I freaking knock myself out as a champion leaping. Jester, you guys got any numbers right now? I don't know, I haven't been on like a couple hours. I got you, man. Doesn't look like there's much right now. Poor guy. That poor Risen. He didn't stand a chance. Getting some billing done while listening to streams. Well, cool, man. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you, as always. Good to see each and every one of your beautiful faces. Guys, if you're lurking out there and you haven't said hey tonight, drop a hey in chat. Just give me an opportunity to say hey to you, and thank you for being here by name. If you're new to the stream and you want to say hey, just say hey. If you usually lurk, say hey. It's okay. It's okay. What's up, Sikorsa? See? Glad you did that. Hey, Bob. Listen, Jerry. We've been over this. This gave me a really good idea that I actually want to try. Just jump backwards. How do you jump backwards when you're holding the W button? I gotta deal with laundry in like 15 minutes. Will you guys still be going then? Yeah, sure we will. What time is it? It's only 8:38. I actually really like the monitor above me. It's kind of nice, to be honest. I know it may look weird though I'm looking up, but what the heck, dude? I'm like on this guy's head. I'm literally skating on his head. Good old laundry. Legit, looks like you're looking up at chat. No, chat's actually to my right, to be honest. But yeah, you can actually, I mean, I could put chat up there, but it's a long way to go. Like, to move. I'd rather just turn my head, look at chat that way. Just a reminder, guys, coming up later is going to be a continuation of the, whatchamacallit series, the Racial Skill Tree series. This is so much fun! Druid bomb. Currently, is there a difference between epic and legendary discs? No, there's not. Get out of my way, Mr. Bear. Hey man, there's a lot going on in Discord. I'm sure eventually there will be Joanna because disciplines are going to be harder to come by. I would like to see that. Of course, I don't know. I don't know what their plans are. I know people know. But I think disciplines, some of them are going to come from, I think, drops. And I know people know the answer to this question. I just don't know. And I hate spreading false information, so I'm sure one day it'll be an item that is it will matter. You know, you may get some more passive stats from it or something. Why can't I get my rend off? It's not allowing me to get the rend off. Not sure how I feel with the discs being rare. It feels like you will be restricting what you can potentially do to battle RNG. I don't like them being as accessible as they are currently either. I think it should be a little more punishing to change your spec, truthfully. Plus, you got to think it's going to make a market too. There's actually going to be, you know, a need to use your gold for something, which I think is going to be nice, because right now, currently, yeah, you can buy stuff with gold, but it's not really complete. I believe majors are drops and weapon discs, and minor rares are crafted. Yeah, I don't really, again, I don't really know. I mean, if somebody had some hard, like factual stuff based on what the devs have said, I think it's different. But I don't really care, man. Like, I just like for the game to be, the game's hardcore. I don't want them to make like any sort of element of it easy to obtain, you know? Because at the end of the day, like, there's gonna be so much time invested in this game before you're really where we even are now. Like right now, we're a couple weeks into the wipe. We're probably a month now into the wipe. Maybe a little bit past, maybe 5 weeks. What we're doing now is going to take us like 5 months. So think about that for a minute. Where we are right now is gonna take like 5 months. That may be a little bit, is that overkill? What's 5 weeks times 10? Or divided by 10? No, it's times 10. Because we're currently 10 times the skill speed. $52 weeks in a year. I know. I was just trying to think more in terms of days. Kind of how Joanna broke it down. So yeah, a year. I mean, a year? That's where I'm at right now. Like, oh my gosh. I literally am gonna need like 10 accounts. Yeah, you're gonna have, like, yeah. I want to know more about that, because it may be worth having accounts that aren't VIP just to, like, be working stuff up. Yeah, they're really gonna have to, like, put that connected accounts thing up. It's gonna be a long time with intermediate gear, right? Agreed. Here's what I was telling somebody about it the other day. Or this is like my thought. They were talking about the skill gain. I like the fact that the skill gain is going to be so slow, because, I mean, literally, I don't even have anything maxed out yet. The only tree I've got maxed out is basic exploration. Or no, excavation. So it would take a long time to reach. Oh Lord. It's gonna take a long time to fully max out the tree. To be honest, will be good for crafting folks, as good ones will be in high demand. Yeah, but where are they gonna get their material? I guess they'll get them from the people that want it. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna really be good for necessarily anybody. Like, here's the thing, I don't think, people have asked me, you know, I think this game's just gonna be gear dependent, really. I mean, yeah, the skill trees are gonna help, but I don't think it's gonna be so overpowering that it's gonna be like, man, you can't play the game if you get into it like 2 years after launch. Now, I know there's gonna be some catch-up mechanics, like, I'm aware of that, but I don't know. Why is my combo not hitting? I've never had this issue. I know people have talked about combos before not hitting. What level is this? Right now, a person with advanced gear can usually beat someone in the intermediate unless the person is brain dead. Now a new player joining and getting killed by these geared out people will probably be pretty bummed when they realize how long it can take for them to get equivalent gear. Well, regardless, here's my opinion on that. It depends on what the market's going to be. If they're going to overprice the crap out of gear, like after a certain point, it's going to be a breaking point to where gear's not going to be that expensive, and it's just going to take you farming like some low-level mobs for, you know, maybe a week or two. And in reality, that's not that bad. You know, if a full set of gear costs, say, $5 grand, and suppose a boar in the beachhead drops, was it 50? We'll say 50 gold for the sake of math. That's 100 boar kills. That's not bad. Now, granted, it will cost more than that at the beginning, but I'm talking about to the point where like someone would be like have to be worried about catch-up mechanics. You know, there is gonna be the whole skill tree, like selling skill points, right? Or so I've heard. So yeah, I mean, I understand, like, it's supply and demand. It's simple economics. You can see that in the tools right now. Common tools have dropped in price. Yep, exactly. You know, people are like, man, my stuff isn't moving. Why is it moving? Because it's overpriced. It's really not that hard to understand. Maybe it is, I don't know. But just in terms of like for new players, which honestly that's how it should be. You should get some sort of benefit out of the skill tree, but it shouldn't be so much that like you're broken, you know? Overpriced or garbage? Yeah. Well, if it's garbage, then it's overpriced, right? If it's somebody's gonna buy it. If it may be garbage too. I mean, what's the saying? One man's trash is the next man's treasure. So some tools were cheap because they were free. My vessels have been free. Thanks to my boy Griven. Was it Griven's Rune Tool Emporium or something like that? Isn't that what it's called? Alright, now my combos are hitting. It's weird. They weren't hitting at all earlier. One thing I'm anxious to see improvements on are the combat, like the reactiveness to your skills. And you kind of get used to it. It's almost if they like have a swing timer at the bottom of the screen or something for like your weapon attacks. So you knew like when your abilities were ready. Like, cause right now I'm trying to mash buttons and I may be like mid swing and like the animation hasn't completed yet. And sometimes like if you had that animation or that little swing timer at the bottom, you would know. You would know when to press the button. I don't know if that would be too telling and maybe lower the skill ceiling. I don't know. That may be the case. Maybe why it's not implemented, but I basically price myself based on gather time plus crafting time, the XM product, and think about how much NPC kills get. That's not a bad way to do it. I'd put more cost on your skills though, your time, in terms of the skill tree. Yeah, for some reason my combos aren't hitting well tonight. Maybe it's just this area. Well, generally I'm putting the tools I don't use on my vendor. I gotcha. Makes sense. Is there any way to create a campfire? Yeah, right here. Survivalist campfire. You can make those under your. I think is it basic? It's your basic survivalist tree. I think, right? I don't know. Basic exploration tree. Yeah, I don't think I have it unlocked. Why is this? Let's change trays. See if that'll clear it. Nope. Just gonna have a risen grunt stuck on my screen. Oh, the joys. Yeah, you can use the fire at Beachhead too. When you say BH, you got to you have to specify. So there's Brookhurst, there's Beachhead, Bastion's Hollow. No problem, Jerbo. Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. The Strum, one of the nice crew members. One of the most recent crew members, actually. When did you sub? Not too long ago, a couple days ago. We had two tonight, like literally in the first 5 minutes. We had Hellglazer and Dissipation sub with their Twitch Prime. It's pretty cool. Love the support. Really happy now that I've got the audio stuff worked out, even though we had some frustration with it earlier. I think that's going to be much better. Gosh, these... I like standing in those because it sometimes resets. Yeah, there's the cooldown reset. So OP. Just stand in the big damage. Get the cooldown reset. Plus it gives the healer something to do. Let's see, I'm gonna go over here and try to hit some of this iron real quick. It'll be interesting how PvP is affected when Punch Drunk goes away in the next patch. Agreed. I think it'll be a lot better. A lot more balanced. A lot less merms. Yeah, it's true. I don't know what I'm like. I don't know if I'm gonna change. I kind of like the champion, man. I think there's gonna be a lot of champions. To be honest, I think champions are kind of like the second most. I mean, solo-wise, like we're talking solo-wise here. We're not talking like necessarily in general. I mean, I think they're strong regardless because they're bruisers in chat or in group fights. Welcome back, Delta. I still don't get this game. What don't you get about it? My mic is muted. That's because I'm talking in Discord from time to time. I just need to go ahead and like switch to my disciplines. I was gonna stay close to these guys. I mean, I have a chance to hit level 8 nodes. So, might as well take advantage of it, right? I could probably actually equip some of my gathering stuff just to do it. Let's do it. We're down here. I gotta make one of everything I've got. Use some of this. Actually, I'll use it in the next one. It's fine. D, you know that there are 17 nodes around the top? Yeah. I'm just down here with a group, so I figured while I'm down here, I'll hit them. I don't want to make that again. I am well aware, my man. Need to remake Eminently Punchable. I gotta make a set of my regular stuff too while we're here. I think you're equally as likely because people can see you from up top here as well. I gotta remake these because I'm about to kill them, so gotta have this in case we start fighting again, which I'm sure is just a matter of time. Alright, now we're gonna make Miner and Villain. Alright, later Delta. Be good, man. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Hope your headache gets feeling better. What am I doing? Survival villain. No, because you get the what's it called? The additional or pip for. I'll show you in a second. Hang on. You get Plentiful Harvest. You get 5 pips, whereas you don't get that normally. I'm more worried about that. I'm not worried about necessarily taking anything down faster. I would rather have more quality drops. I'm taking quality over quantity. Go hit this while we're here. The protection of a group, might as well. About to break. Don't break on me. These guys are gonna be like, dude, all this guy's doing is mining. They're farming hands. They don't really need help. There's a bunch of them hitting it. Leech. Not really. Hey, I helped them farm for a bit. You hate on me, Joanna. You done with that laundry yet? When you get done with that laundry, come over here. I got some more for you. Juana's being straight rude. The heck? My music just cut out. It was weird. FPS feels pretty good down here. Grant, I was doing the same thing last night when we were farming hands. Yeah, that's what they're doing right now is farming hands. Get some of this just in case we need it later. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Ooh, there's some iron. If you guys joined me like the first few weeks I was playing this game, it was like every time I'd be running through somewhere, I'd have to stop and mine. It was so funny. It was like, ooh, I need to hit that. That was weird. Lag for an additional one. This is Farming Simulator 5000. If you guys haven't played this game, it's new. It's a mini game inside of Crowfall. It's called Farm During Prime Time. It really takes your heart rate to the next level, increases your adrenal glands by 50%. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. You should try it sometime. When did they make Farmville 3D? It was that was kickstarted back in 2011. Griffin, have you ran into any problems running Survivalist and like out on like the main server? Like getting so low on HP? Or just not something you're worried about? Dang. Was that rank 10 or was that rank 9? Because I was not doing any damage to it. I actually really do enjoy hitting ore in this game for some reason. I think it's the critical spots. Oh, of course. How did I miss that one though? It was right on it. Kind of feel bad because I don't know where they are. Oh, they're just over there doing. I thought they were running further. Griffin, I think they made the Australian avatar just for you too, by the way. Man, I want to be an American, sign up for Space Force. Never used it for STA, just doubled the damage. What is Space Force? I have no idea what that is. Drop a Google search. Space Force. Oh. Air Force, but... When did that come out? Separate but equal. That does kind of sound pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of which, I've got. I need to try to use that, man. I've got a test flight or like a exploration flight. I've been thinking about getting my pilot's license. Marines in space. I'm not getting any XP, by the way, from these. US just punked Euros, and Chinese will with doing that. Now they'll have to invest billions in countering the US. Yeah, we're just probably adding to our trillions of dollars of debt. Marines in space, by the way. That was actually pretty cool. Pretty cool analogy. I can definitely tell I don't have eminently punchable equipped. It's really crazy how like you realize how much those actually do for you when you don't have them. just said gave him 1,200 iron the other day. That's a lot of iron. The heck did I just do? Oh, oops. It's the wrong color. Gotta have my trusty water with me. As always. Oh, it's 9:20. All right, guys, we are going to quickly do. What the heck? We're quickly going to do the segment on the racial skill tree. Just a continuation of what we've been doing previously. So, that said, let me pull up my notes. We're doing Elkin today, by the way. I couldn't remember what we were doing. Let's also change it to this scene. It's really weird. Why do I move in that one? I don't know. Alright, let's get out of the way before somebody like starts chopping trees and trolling me like they've been doing. So real quick, we're just going to do a quick segment, guys. 5 minutes. Or less, probably less. We've been averaging about 3.5 minutes the last few, now that we're kind of getting this thing down. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's open up the skill tree. Let's get to Elkin. Hello. That's right, it's the last one in Sylvan. Okay. Got my alt tabs worked out. Got something in my eye. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome into the live stream over at twitch.tv/dioko. We're going to continue our race skill tree series tonight, covering the race of Elkin. All right, so the first things first, let's talk real quick about the classes you're going to be able to play. Elkin is actually one of the more wide range with the options available to you in classes. You have Knight, you have Confessor, you have Templar, you have Ranger, and you have Cleric, okay? So, first things first, let's get into Tier 1 under the Sylvan Tree. Again, this is a continuation, and you probably have heard some of these already, but nonetheless, we're going to get into it. All right, so the exploration benefits you're going to get from Tier 1 is skinning in this row right here. The crafting benefits you're going to receive are leatherworking down here on this row. The combat stats you're going to receive are movement control defense of -5%, movement control intensity of 5%, critical hit chance of 3%, support power of +15, and then finally crit hit chance of 3%. All right, moving further into the stats you're going to receive from Tier 1, you're going to have 15 strength, you're going to have 35 dexterity, 15 intellect, 30 spirit, and 15 constitution. All right, moving into the fairy tree, which is Tier 2, your exploration benefits are going to be wood gathering in this line, woodworking down here. Meanwhile, your combat bonuses are going to be crit hit damage of 3%, movement control intensity of 5%, support power of +25, hard control intensity of 5%, and attack control intensity of 5%. The stats from Tier 2 you're going to receive are 20 strength, 35 dexterity, 20 intellect, 30 spirit, and 15 constitution. Last, but obviously not least, the Elkin tree itself. First things first, exploration benefits are going to be ore gathering down here. Crafting benefits are going to be blacksmithing right here. your combat benefits are going to be movement control defense of 5%, long cooldown reduction of minus 0.1%. Let's see, you're also going to have long cooldown reduction from the final node over here of minus 0.1%. You're going to have, just kind of, this is a side note, 5% or 5 more inventory base slots. And then the last thing to note, we're going to have 2 nodes right here and right here that are to be determined. And we're not really sure what that's going to apply to. I would imagine it's probably going to be combat related or stat related. All right, and then finally the rundown for tier 3 stats: 50 strength, 50 dexterity, 50 intellect, 20 spirit, 25 constitution. That's going to bring the stat total to 85 strength, 120 dexterity, 85 intellect, 80 spirit, and 55 constitution. So as you can see, you're going to receive a lot of dexterity, and you're going to have pretty good balance between strength, intellect, and spirit, with finally constitution being kind of lagging behind. Guys, that has been the Elkin skill tree, the Elkin racial skill tree, just a continuation of our series. Tomorrow we will be getting into what I believe is the Centaur race. You want to join us for that over on the live stream, which will actually be coming up on Thursday will be our next live stream. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, leave your likes, comments, and all that down below. Be sure to sub to the channel, and we'll hope to see you over on the live stream at twitch.tv/dioko. Take care. All right. That is all she wrote on Elkin. Let's get the music going again. Hey! Dissipation with the 205 bits. Thanks, man. Activated a football giveaway for 14 others in chat. Oh, snap. Guys, if you want to get some football cheer emotes, do it now. Now is your opportunity, as Dissipation has unlocked that football giveaway. Let's jump in here and see what these guys are doing. Nine 9:20, we got our video done. Guys, great job. Fist bump. Ooh. I just got it from watching videos and didn't want to cheer during the video. You know, people say that. It really doesn't bother me because, honestly, that's the live stream element I like, you know? So that's completely okay. And yeah, !! free bits, guys. You can actually get free bits if you don't know how to. That will show you how. It's just a great way. I'm not saying give them to me, but definitely give them to some small streamers that you like, support, and want to see grow. Because honestly, there is no better feeling, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's no better feeling than to hear a noise coming from your notification menu, because sometimes it's a lot of talking to yourself as you're getting started and growing. Fortunately, I've got a lot of you guys that hang out and you know, just have a good time. But I know getting started, there was a lot of times where I was talking to myself for 3 hours. Like literally, that's what I was doing, talking to myself for 3 hours. I'm almost out of water. Let's see. I actually want to look at the skill tree and see what we're going into. Oh, Sosa with the 1-bit. You probably just got some. You got some football emotes, man. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how easy it is to get bits, really. As long as you're in, like, North America. EU, it's probably pretty tough. They have some restrictions over there. Let's see. I'm just curious. I'm looking at some things. I don't know. 5.7 may see me take on some different classes. I don't know what though. Sosa with the 2. Thanks, buddy. Actually, let's go back to this over here, guys, so you guys can see him dropping into the jar. Let's replay those. Actually, well, no, they didn't go in. Let's see. Some people streaming on their phones, like literally playing MOBAs on their phones. One, two, three. Ooh, nice little 1, 2, 3-bit combo there. Thank you, Sosa. Appreciate the support, man. Son's coughing. Okay, he's good. Let's make sure that was just a little cough. You know what I need to do? I need to switch accounts real quick. I'll do that off stream. Surprisingly quiet PvP wise. I know, Joanna. The night that I'm actually in their group and running around, it's quiet. Go figure, right? That was my computer, by the way, guys. Need to hop over and put some skill points into my jewel crafter. Order is waiting for their 20 guys to log on first. I mean, it is what it is. We do have 22 of the 45 players. If I purchase right now, am I going to be able to play almost any time, or can I only play at specific times? Oh, no, you're pretty much going to be able to play anything that's on the live servers. The snap tests, you may be delayed getting into, but probably not by much, to be honest. I bought the $50 package probably about 2 months ago. And I've been playing, and really, I've been able to get on the snap test whenever. Which, by the way, welcome in, O-Nos. Good to see a new face. Yeah, the live servers are up 24/7. That is correct. What's the Corsum said? Well, I can't. Do you recommend the game in its current state? Alright, so listen. I'm a very honest streamer. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to learn more about you. What are you looking for, O-Nos? That's what I want to know, because if you can kind of give me some guidance on what you're looking for, I can either say yes, it's a good purchase for you right now, or no, you need to go play World of Warcraft for another 6 months before you come to Crowfall. I'm just making a joke. But seriously, I was serious about telling me what you're looking for. Savage. Hey man, I might be playing WoW here before too long. What the heck is my wife ordering? My wife's ordering stuff on Amazon. Honey, if you're watching, what are you ordering? Holy smokes. I have a lot of stuff in here. I'm just looking for a nice PvP relaxing MMO game that's got a big community feeling. Okay. Do you like crafting and gathering? I picked up Crowfall to pass the time until the WoW pre-patch comes. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt WoW. And what I mean by attempt WoW is I'm gonna try to stream WoW. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go. Ugh, wow. I know. See, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of, like, everybody that watches the stream is going to be like, oh my god, this guy's playing WoW. I'm unfollowing, unsubbing, ignoring him for the rest of my life. But in reality, it's just like, no, I just kind of want to go, which, by the way, I'm on my other account. If you hear, like, skill tree ticking, that's what it is. Yeah, I like crafting when it's done right, being more so enjoyable. It's very enjoyable in this game, in my opinion. Okay, so run me through the unfollow again. So it'll take you like 5 days. Don't worry about it, man. You'll unsub next week. So let's kind of capitalize on what Onos is talking about. Let's kind of show him or her what to look for in the game. So crafting wise, I can't really show you. I guess I could go down to the general crafting station, but it wouldn't really do it justice. There's so much crafting, min-maxing, experimentation points. Basically fine-tuning where you want RNG to go into your gear, not just saying, oh, you know what, I just hope and pray that I get a crit on this one and it affects all the stats. You can actually pinpoint where you want those stats to go. It's super in-depth, though. What else is there to talk about? PvP is starting to rev up pretty good. Optimization is coming. It's not you know, truly optimized yet. So if you're looking for a perfectly optimized game, I wouldn't suggest getting it right now. I would wait another, 6 months. Let's see, what else, guys? What are we missing? The big community feels getting there. It's not a huge game yet. At any given time, there's all across, the two main servers, there's probably 50 or 60 people on at one time, and then it spikes up at night. Oftentimes on the weekends, we'll have 80, 90 people in one server. Any tab target game nowadays is outdated and unnecessary. Correct. I find the lack on tutorial and crafting is the largest problem. I'm confused as heck. Prophet, I understand the frustration, my man. I really do. And, yeah, maybe, I don't know. We should definitely try to discuss some things regarding that. Yeah, not a problem, Onos. Again, you can get in with $50. I'm sure you've checked out the website. The link down below is not a referral link. It's just straight to the website. So if you need a link, take that. It'll take you right to the front doorstep of Crowfall. All right, let's see. Just over here pumping stuff into the skill tree. Where are the People's Champ Crafter videos? Yeah, right. I've been putting off, just because I've been lazy more than anything, editing my videos for People's Champ episode 2. That's a lot of work, man. Like, to go back and go through all the videos. Even us experienced crafters are still learning, and it's about to get an overhaul. Yeah, well, it's about to get a visual overhaul. I wouldn't say it's going to get an actual, like, changing of the system, you know? Why does it show me as Detox? My name is not Detox, last I checked. Any good place to buy some leather armor? Have you checked Schraither's Lawn, Cryo? That's about the only place I know. I would just browse the EKs, man. It's really annoying it has Detox above my head. Not much leather gets sold because it takes a lot of leather to make the pieces. True, true. 7 bits from LBugs01. Crowfall. Thanks for the 7 bits, my man. Appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. New face, dropping some cheers. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Give me a C. Give me an R. Yeah, we could do that, but that'd be very cringeworthy. I just need somewhere to buy and sell raw materials. Do you guys know an EK like that? There is not one currently. And that was actually something that some people were talking about. If you wanted to make one, it's probably not a bad call. I would speak with Griven because he's already got some stuff set up. He may be interested in bartering with you for some vendor space if the price is right. completely out of the water. By the way, guys, this is going to be a little product plug because why not? You guys can get these mugs down below at the merch banner. If you click it, it goes to our store, Designed by Humans. We're eventually going to do some stuff on there. Right now, the only thing, this is just indicative for the stream. Morning coffee with dioko is what we've kind of been known for. So if you guys are interested in that, that link's down below at the merch banner. Check it out if you're interested in supporting the stream. Alright, I'm gonna go roam, I guess. These guys are just chilling in Beachhead. I kind of want to go test out some other stuff. I was thinking about doing a little a night. What do you guys think about a night? Any nights in here? That's kind of why I was looking at my skill tree earlier. Yo, don't kill the pleb Centon on order. I'm just farming. Prophet, you're good, man. Fey Druid. Griven, I'm about to roll a Fey Druid just for you. Guinea Knight is fun. That's actually probably what I was thinking about running. That may be what I do in 5.7. I may go Guinea Knight. We'll do it, guys. I don't have any weapons for it, so if anybody has any intermediate weapons they want to... It's my boy Tom. Alright, I'm gonna go hang out with my boys instead of these guys. Brookhurst will just get busted down. Okay, I can wear plate by default. Look at that armor, dude. Look at that armor, bro. How good does that guy look? That's the best looking guy I think I've ever seen. That's a boss right there, man. A good looking guy. Can I run? No, I can't run double axes. I just need a shield. Let me look at disciplines real quick and see, like... Alright, let's look at disciplines. I want to see Master of... I can use swords and axes. Guinea's confirmed best race? Really, L-Bugs? You think so? L-Bugs, are you a... I'm assuming you're a Crowfall player because you dropped a cheer with Crowfall. What's your in-game name? You don't just come in and drop cheers and at least share a name. Alright, I could do Master of Axes. I could do Master of Hammers. I don't really like that because... I don't know, the Restoration Smash doesn't seem that bad. Master of Maces, Skull Cracking, which is a stun. It's not bad. Reverberating Blow, target enemy pulses damage aura. Increases crushing armor weapon efficiency. Interesting. Knights can use a lot of different weapons. Sword, let's see, what does swords deal? Critical hack. I don't know. Do I want slashing, crushing, or... Yeah, it's pretty much slashing or crushing for my options. Those are my options. So let's, I tell you what, I've got 2 decent axes right now. So let's go Master of Axes. And try that out to start. It doesn't give us any sort of restoration on the hit, though. Alright, so we need to make... We need to go make some, choose our recall. Need to make some disciplines. Need to make an intermediate shield, at least. I love the armor, dude. The armor looks so sick. The little hat. How funny does that hat look? Look at that. Whee! I don't even know what I need for a shield, by the way. I'd tell you what, let's go look and see what we need to make this intermediate shield. I probably need a basic shield to start, but I need another resources. Any knights out there want to tell me what they're running? Discipline-wise? Yeah, and before somebody trolls me with like, I'm running, let's see, what's a good one? I'm running, Sekitar and Sharpshooter. Of course, you could run Sharpshooter. Sekitar can't run as a knight. Logger and Villain? You would, Sosa. You would. Alright, let's go check and see. I don't have a whole lot of wood. I just kind of have like bits and pieces of either stuff I've looted from people or from the loot chests around. Alright, so I'm going to guess blacksmithing, intermediate weapons. We're going to want intermediate shield. So that's going to need a basic shield. Metal billet, which takes non-basic ore. Okay. So 9 ore basically. And then a shield and ethereal dust. So what does the shield take? Wood or stone? Okay, so we need 12 wood and 6 stone. Noted. Okay, help me out. 5 questions. Rank of mats. Can I harvest them? How do I even see what I can craft? Where do I see what mats I need to make next level gear? And how to be a good crafter? Multi-faceted question. I like it. So, rank of materials. 1 to 2, you're going to get poor quality. Rank 1, rank 2, which is very close to the beachhead, you're going to get poor quality material. Rank 3 and above, you're going to get common material, or common out of rank 3 to like rank 5. You'll get common, and then you'll occasionally get some uncommon out of those. Rank 6 through 8, you've got a chance for some rare and epic to drop. And then rank 8 to 10, you've got a chance for legendary. And it just depends on your skill that you have in certain trees. So don't think that's just like exactly, you know, that way. Like it may differ a little bit. Okay. As far as where you craft, there's an intermediate crafting table in your beachhead. You just saw me there. If not, go to Schraether's Lawn. Again, you need to be leveled up, because if you go into the skill tree and you look under your professions under crafting, you actually have to put points into the starting section of tier 2, which is basically, I think it's the 9. Is it 9? I think it's like 9. I think it's 7 or 9 professions that you can train. Okay, and then from there, that's when you can finally use the more advanced tables and start to see what it takes to craft stuff. Hope that helps, Prophet. That's the starting point for you, man. stone, John. Stone, not ore. What? You would think it's an orange cup kind of night. We'll just take some of this travertine. It's fine. Don't really care. Did I answer all that? Can I harvest them? Harvesting them is possible. Just understand that you're not going to do that much damage to them if you can't, if you don't have the weapons, like rune-making weapons. Let's see. How do I even see what I can craft? We kind of covered that. You have to be into that particular profession, and you have to go to the table in order to see what you can craft. Where do I see the mats I need to make? Again, at the tables. How to be a good crafter? You need to go to this website, first of all. And this right here will actually give you all the crafting combinations that you're going to need to be successful. And make sure you're not doing a whole lot of trial and error that's already been done before you. Let me know if you have any more questions, Prophet. I'll be more than happy to help, man, as you very well know. Alright, what do we need? Metal billets. I need ethereal dust. Dang it! I'm too lazy. I don't even have any in here. Shoot. Don't worry, I'll find that one place to get stuck that nobody else can get stuck. Can you get into early access right now? Yes, Kermit the Frog, you can. Game is not going to launch until 2019. We were kind of hoping for a soft launch at the end of this year. They have come out and said that goal is not going to be met. But yes, you can play right now. The $50 package at crowfall.com, link below, will actually get you into the game right away, man. If you have any questions about the game, let me know. And thanks for dropping by. Hey, Solsup with 4 more bits, man. Appreciate that, buddy. I need to put that in my spirit bank, I guess. I'll put this back in here. Do I need that? No. Just need metal billet, dust, and shield, so we're good. Alright, cool. I think we're good. The next thing I'll do is make my disciplines, figure out what I'm going to run. Hey, Meffer, I've been hitting T1 crap for 2 days, thinking I couldn't harvest hires. Yeah, you can. You need to drop by Griven's Emporium and buy some rune tools from him. Grim's... that one's throwing me off. Grimside? Grimside, yeah, Grimside. Alright, Grimside. Thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to dioko TV. YOLO. Alright. Bam! Your skill 0, difficulty 25. Failure. Alright, so let's look here at disciplines. We definitely, our mastery discipline is going to, and we'll throw these up there. I don't think it's really going to do much for us. Maybe a little damage. Weapon discipline, we're going to go mastery of axes because that's what we're running. I got to go put this ethereal. Yeah, so Prophet, don't do that, man. That's not good for your health, buddy. Go hit some higher quality stuff, my man. And if you need some rune pickaxes, seriously, go to Griven's. I think it's called Griven's Emporium or Griven's something. Just look for Griven and go from there. All right, so here's the big question: is what kind of disciplines, like major disciplines, we're gonna run. I feel like Juggernaut's mandatory. Yeah, because this is probably going to be some sort of... This is going to be like a... Not a support, but like a... What's the word I'm looking for? Utility. It's going to be like a utility build. Alright, what's another one? I'll probably end up running like a mole hunter or something with a group just to help see people. Plague Lord's not a bad one probably to run either. And this is not going to be a damage dealer, and I just have to realize that. If you're going out to kill people, shoot me an invite if you want company. Joanna, I'm probably not. Not without a group. I don't know. I've still got a couple people in my group. Actually, you know what? Let's run Plague Lord. We may try to go out and kill people. I may hop over and see what the HOA guys are gonna do. Laugh, man, kills me. I love it. It's got the best laugh. It's so contagious. You guys know what I'm talking about? You get that laugh that's contagious. It's so funny. Alright, so minor disciplines. I think we need to run Sturdy. Yeah, Sturdy's gonna be a good one. I need to figure out what some of my... Alright, let's try to figure out what my kit is right now, first and foremost. I'd say what? I need to take another passive, I feel like, already. Alright, yeah, I need to take, was it Demon's Pact? I feel like that'd be a good one to have. Pursuit, charge forward, striking with your shield. Stunning, okay. Follow up with a shield attack. Dazing, removing 1 dodge pip, and striking for 50 to 60, plus 50%. If you use the game within 5 seconds and is enabled after performing 3 consecutive basic attacks or when you fill your block meter. Okay. Alright, let's go fight some boars. Are you going to be in a guild when you play live? Should ask Soling about Night. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Numa Takita, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Am I going to be playing on the guild when I play live? Yeah, we're probably actually going to have a guild in some capacity, whether we're hosting it or others are. We're gonna definitely be running with a guild for sure. Applying a stacking of sport radio after 30 base. Okay, that's what we run with Plague Lord. We want that. Kind of like that for now. Let's just run this for now. Not that I'm gonna get knocked down here, but yeah, if I can ever have some time with Soling to talk, I'm not gonna talk to him on stream probably because you guys wouldn't be able to hear that conversation anyways. Holy smokes, dude! This guy's like glitching for me. Whoa! Oh snap. Dude, that little stun's pretty cool. Where are my power pips at? I don't even see a pip bar. Am I bugged? Does anybody know? Yeah, he's saying it's, they supposedly do use pips. He says he thinks I'm bugged. Dude, that ability's sick. Alright. I tested back in 2016 a little, in 2017, but haven't been able to get back into it. You think it's worth testing now? They just wiped probably 4 weeks ago, and reset the skill tree. Like, they changed some skill tree stuff, and so they just did a full wipe. I mean, I've only been playing about 2 months now, and I enjoy it. Let me relog real quick, guys. It doesn't look like we're going to challenge anything right now. But yeah, they do, Joanna. That's what I was asking them about. That's why you saw me talking, but you couldn't hear me because I was talking to them in Discord. I wouldn't mind getting into a little skirmish shoot in the night if people are going to do it. But Numa, if you have the game and you're capable of playing, I would definitely check it out. Spend a little bit of time in it and see if it's something you like. If you don't like it, then, you know, hop back out. I don't think so. Not right now. We all kind of like started doing some other things like crafting, and we may in a little bit. I think we're all just kind of piddling around, having some fun. I gotta get used to not having like an escape with a knight, other than my like this dude. Ooh, that's pretty good. What does this do? Oath of Will. Shielded. I need to read up on some of this stuff. Obliterate. Your burrow is a good escape? I don't have a burrow. I don't have a burrow. Do I? Or the passive. You're talking about the passive. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I got you. I got you, fam. Sorry. I got you guys. I just took me a second to realize what you were talking about. I thought you were talking like a duelist. Get owned, you pesky boar. Let's see what that does, actually. I haven't seen. Maybe I need to build this up. Aha! There we go. You can't even hit me! Alright, cool. So let's look at a couple more of these abilities and actually read up on this. Some of this crazy, which you guys can't really see that. Let's move it over to where you guys can see it. Yeah, that's better. Brutal Strike. Okay, that's just damage. Shockwave. Knocking down. Let's see, Twin Assaults, more damage, Obliterate. Let's see, weapon damage applying a moderate bleed to hit. Oh, interesting, okay. I don't really think, like some of these offensive abilities, I got to think more as a tank. I can't think as a damage dealer like I'm so used to doing. I need to think of more like, you know, stay alive, be a tank. Really, that's what it boils down to. This chain pull is going to be nice, I can tell you that right now. What does this do? No avoid shout dealing, weapon damage, and Conan getting a barrier lasts up to 15 seconds. It's kind of vague. What is the barrier based on? You recover 350 energy over, what is the cooldown on that? 23 seconds? It's kind of an odd time. Let's test that real quick. Okay, so that needs to be used when I don't have any energy at all, obviously. There we go. Okay, interesting. So how does my energy regenerate? Is it getting hit, I'm assuming? Give me some energy. I'm gonna test this out. There we go. They have fast attack speed though. So that's where I think Plague Lord will be really nice. Because their attack speed's pretty good. Alright, let's see about... Exposed does more damage, right? Drops your abilities. Let's see. Your defensive. Just trying out all my combos here, see what works well. Plus I'm farming boars like the WoW South Park episode. Give me my energy back. What does that do? What is that shield? What's the mechanic on it? Taking more than 150 damage while blocking activates Shield Bash, increases damage by 15% for 5 seconds for each 150 damage taking while blocking. So you can increase it by 15% every time you take 150 damage. Jeez. Seems kind of crazy. As a knight, you'll probably want a bow for some ranged. Yeah, that's we were actually talking about that a little bit earlier. I actually want a bow knight, to be honest. So yeah, definitely something we've discussed. Tell you what, let's go make a bow real quick. I don't even know what an intermediate bow takes. Let's go look and see real fast. Since I don't really want to use up a good bow right now when I'm just messing around. 10-10. Guys, we're probably going to go for another 20 or 30 minutes testing it around this this night. Again, any new people just joining the stream, welcome in. Hopefully you guys are doing well tonight. Hopefully your Monday was okay. If you're into your Tuesday, hopefully you're having a great Tuesday. But yeah, reminder guys, tomorrow night we will not be streaming. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and go through and set up some of the stuff for the schedule. Actually, it's pretty set, except it still has Friday on there. Can I edit that here? Let's see. But yeah, we're not going to be streaming tomorrow night. My wife returns from her 8-day hiatus, and we've streamed how many days in a row? I think 8 days. So yeah, I apologize, but I think it's more important for me to be a good husband. What do you guys think? I think it's mucho importante. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so yeah, now it should be updated. If you guys refresh your page, it should be updated to the rest of the week. And again, if you guys don't know when I stream, check that out. Just come in and look and see. It's always up. It's always pretty up to date for the next couple days afterwards. Okay, try making an intermediate axe. I have all the... as it can't click make or assemble. Just wait a second. Just leave it up there. Sometimes it lags. It takes a second to pop up. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, wooden board. I need 9 non-basic wood. Ethereal dust. What do I need for the basic? Okay, I just need wood. Essentially is what I need. Alright, doesn't sound like they're gonna run, so I'm gonna pop out of this real quick. Since we're not gonna PvP, there's no sense in hanging out in comms. Not really doing anything. Papa Bear wants some loving. Lol. She's gonna be tired. She has to wake up at 4 a.m. She's probably already in bed. She's gonna wake up at 4 a.m. to catch a shuttle to go to the airport to catch her flight. So, yeah. So basic weapons. Doesn't really matter what I use here, does it? Do I have any, like, crap wood? I don't think I do. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll just go chop some real quick. It's lame. I don't have... a good axe. That's one thing I don't have much of, are runestone axes.
If it's silent in dismay, it won't break this feeling down.
Alright, we need 12 wood real quick.
If I conquer this my way, I'd devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun.
This is my punishment for hassling you, Dioko? What's that? What's your punishment? Are you talking about the crow situation? Hopefully not, man. I hate to hear that. Well, yeah. That sucks. That's never fun, but you know. You could always just res at the shrine too. You're gonna take durability, but nah. It saves you 20 minutes. It saves you 20 minutes. Nice order guy that wrecked me in a 1v1, gave me a set of chain. Would be sad to have break it. So he wrecked you in the 1v1 and gave you gear. What a nice guy. That's what I need to start doing. I need to start carrying gear with me and just give it to people that I destroy. Not that that happens very often. Lately, I've just been getting destroyed. You win some, you lose some. It's all good. It's a video game. We're having fun. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Cool, man. Well, that's letting you res. Okay. I'd devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun. Alright, so we have the wood we need. You get the dust. You know what we don't have? We don't have arrows. We need a quiver. Can you... Yeah, just pre-alpha things, right? For sure. You have to equip Master of Bows then, right? I think you have to. Okay, one last question. Matt, how to move them between EK and World, and that's the best way to bank items. Spirit Bank. Spirit Bank. Try to be very cautious with your Spirit Bank, alright? Profit. So let's look at our Spirit Bank. You notice down at the bottom, you've got imports and exports here. That's all you have for that campaign, okay? Imports are stuff you bring in, exports are stuff you take out, okay? So just make sure you're trying to use your banks around the, which I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I know I've plugged my YouTube before, but go check out my YouTube, look up the storage section, or the storage video, storing items, I think is what it's called, under our guides. Watch that video, it's like 5 minutes long. And oh shoot. It's like 5 minutes long, and then yeah, you'll be caught up. There's somebody out right now, but Graven, you're the man. Like, you really are. You're the man, dude. Thank you. I wish there was a way to /thank. Yeah, there's no way. Thank you, Graven. Appreciate it, bud. I guess let's go chop some trees and make some arrows. Oh, I got a quiver now. I don't need arrows. What am I talking about? I do just need to make the Master of Bows Discipline. Yeah, Griven's the man, guys. If you guys haven't talked to Griven or had any runnings in with him, you need to get to know him. He's a good dude. It's helped me a lot, especially from the crafting aspect. Good guy. What the heck? Why are you bowing? I'm trying to put a bow on you. Why can't I equip that item? Is it because it's recurve? It's made for Ranger. Griven will have an answer for me in a minute. Wrong type? Yeah. Do you have another one? If not, don't worry about it. I can bank it and give it back to you later if you don't want to make it. If you don't have another one. I can just go make an intermediate real quick just to test. That's going to change some of my kit though, isn't it? No, it's actually not, surprisingly. Oh, which that's so nice, man. I get a whole nother tray. Forgot about that. It's so clutch. It just gives you so much room for activities. That's my crappiest one. Others I have are sharpshoot. Okay. Which actually... Okay, yeah, I'd have to run the sharpshooter discipline, wouldn't I? That's not gonna work. Alright, let's just go make this intermediate bow then. I'll bank that one then. Griven, I'll give it back to you later. This is what I needed, man. I needed something different to learn another aspect. I kind of like the in-your-face classes, and so it just makes sense. This gives me options for, you know, when I'm running with a group now too. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like, dude, I'm gonna have to go farm arrows. Are you kidding me? And then you show up and like, just drop a dang quiver on me. We need to do a crafting stream, which, by the way, so did I miss your 4 bits? I feel like I did. I saw you did 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It was a while ago. Sorry if I missed it, man. I'm a bad streamer. Bad streamer, you. Let's just go one at a time, actually. Actually, should we go Sheen or damage? That's power cost multiplier. I think straight damage. Yeah, damage is going to be best. No, I didn't want a crit failure. Delta. The man with the headache. Back from the dead. What's up, buddy? No Realm Royale yet, man. Sorry. I don't know why I'm still here. Did you ever leave? You just want to be here, man. Let's face it. Face it. You're just a stage 5 clinger, man. It's okay. Oh, goodness. We got about a little less than 10 minutes, guys, before we call it a night. So, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. I know I've enjoyed hosting you. on this beautiful journey. I got a third ring slot on here too. I'm probably gonna get in trouble being up right now, but I'm doing it for you. Is it not summertime for you? Definitely don't get in trouble. It's not worth it. Do I only get multi-shot? Really? Thanks, Delta. Appreciate that, man. I guess if I would run something else, I could, like a sharpshooter or something, I can get more. It's winter? It's summer for him, Griven. He's out of school is what I meant. Griven's from New Zealand. Delta. The power, dude. Oops, wrong one. Wrong button. What does my Q do? They're invulnerable. Awesome. These boars are fantastic. They just showed me what was up. Oh, you have an ult, huh? Cool. Invulnerable. I made armor. I'm a god? Absolutely. Delta, or Prophet. It's good, man. Armor is mucho importante. Oops, I didn't take my Oath of Will. It's fine. Can well, no, that's a long cooldown, actually. Golly, that's punishing. I'm so used to rolling forward. I feel like I need to run some sort of ability that's going to allow me to, like, root people with the bow. Are there any majors that give me that? Does sharpshooter give me anything? Got caught. Alright, see you, Delta. I need to charge that. I mean, we're just killing boars, but I think every class in this game is so much fun. I don't think I need to make that the emphasis of my build, though. I think that's just more of a, hey, you know, you can hit people from range type thing. Yeah, it does have a root. Okay. I mean, I'll still have this right here, so I'll call that my ice skating ability. I just look good, man. By the way, does it matter what you make your shields out of, stone or wood, or do they provide the same benefits from a defensive standpoint? I feel like it would be better if it was made of metal. Just saying. Just saying. Something to do at forts and keeps during standoffs. Yeah, that's true. Just, I mean, as long as you have the material and stuff to do it with. But, alright guys, it looks like we're gonna kill this last boar. I think we're gonna call it a night. I'm tired. I gotta get some rest. Gotta work tomorrow. You guys gotta work tomorrow. Or if you're like Griven, you're already working. Yeah, we'll just wipe all these that are here while we're at it. Because why not? Again, guys, thank you so much for the support tonight. If you guys don't know already, we do have a Discord server. I tell people all the time, like, if there's anything I can do for you guys, whether it's in-game, out-of-game, whatever, if you just need somebody to talk about anything, just feel free to utilize that Discord as such a place. Just drop me a PM in there. I'm always available. As long as I'm not super busy at the time, I should be able to respond pretty quick. But if you guys need me for anything, that's where you will find me. So be sure to check out some of the links below. We do have Twitter, YouTube. We don't have a Facebook. We don't really care to have a Facebook, to be honest. Yeah. We already talked about the merch store. What else? What other plugs can I do? Since we haven't plugged really much tonight. Twitch Prime. If you guys don't have Twitch Prime, but you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch and your Amazon Prime and get Twitch Prime. You get a free sub with that. You also get free loot in certain games. You also get free games. So if that interests you, definitely check it out. It's a really cool thing. So yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much the spiel for the night. So I do hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday evening. We will not be back tomorrow. Our next stream will be Thursday night. Check the schedule below for the time zone that you are in to see what time it will start. And that will be the best place to find out information. Okay? So, guys, have a great Tuesday and Wednesday. Once again, I do sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out tonight. It means a lot to me. It's always humbling to see people just take time out of their day to hang out here, of all places. So, anyways, guys, appreciate you. Remember that, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys Thursday evening, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, take care.